everyone, I wanted to give you guys a update on Jackson. He is now 5 months old and a lot has changed with Jackson. When he turns like 4 months old, he didn't have his doctor appointment for like 2 weeks later. So I never really give you guys an update on his weight and stuff because it's always a little bit off. But last time after Jackson's 4-month update, he had a doctor appointment and Jackson was 15 pounds. His head was in the 90th percentile and his weight was in the 75th percentile, which me and Jared, we were so happy to hear that. Our genes are very small on my side of the family and Jared's. So when we had a 15-pound baby at 4 months old, we were very happy. I don't know how much he weighs right now at 5 months. I would think that he's 17 pounds maybe now, I don't know. But he's doing really well as far as that. Jackson now is mobile. I would consider him mobile. He rolls all over the place. I can no longer cook in the kitchen without making sure he's like nice and safe in a good environment because he rolls all over the place and it's been really fun. Jackson learned really fast. One day he rolled over and then after that he just was cruising. So he is a roly-poly-oly now. Jackson also plays with toys now. I got him a few toys last time I gave you guys a little Target haul. Oh, excuse you. And he loves toys now. Like, he'll actually play with toys. He'll hold them, he'll drop them, he will roll to them, pick them up. So Jackson loves to play with toys. And along with that, Jackson is blowing bubbles like crazy. He's always blowing some bubbles. I don't think Jackson is teething yet, but he is well on his way. He is blowing lots of bubbles. He's gnawing on things left and right. And he is a lot more slobbery. He is like a drooly baby. I don't think he's gonna like pop a tooth anytime soon, but I definitely think that we are in the very early stages of teething. Jackson also is really good at standing up now. I think we need to like find him some sort of bouncer or something because he loves to stand up on your legs and then he'll bounce up and down and kind of jump. He loves to be thrown in the air too. Like if we like lift him up and throw him, he'll smile and laugh. Should we try it in front of us? He loves it. He loves to be thrown up in the air. We can kind of rough him up a little bit now. I feel like because he is a little bit more mobile, he's a lot more stronger. So it's been kind of fun to like push him around and roll him around and throw him in the air. He always laughs and it's really fun. A lot of things that have changed with Jackson is his schedule. And I'm gonna start from the top on what I used to do and to what I do now. Jackson, because he was such a little baby, his last feeding every night would be 10 o'clock at night. Before I went to bed, I would either wake him up and feed him and put him back to bed. That way his tummy was full through the night as I slept. Jackson's schedule was where he was on a 3-hour eating schedule where he would eat every 3 hours, he would stay awake for an hour and a half, he would go to sleep for an hour and a half, and then on the 3rd hour he would eat. And because Jackson went through a little growth spurt and he's getting a little bit older, his schedule needed to be changed, and he was showing me that his schedule needed to be changed because he was wanting more food and he was growing up and he wasn't taking his naps as well as he used to. And so what we do now is Jackson eats every 4 hours. So he stays awake for 2 hours, he sleeps for 2 hours, and then eats on the 4th hour. Now, that's not always the case. Sometimes he'll sleep for an hour and a half, sometimes he'll sleep for 2, but he usually does eat at the 4-hour mark. Jackson used to eat 5 ounces of formula, and then overnight he went to 8 ounces. He must have gone through a crazy growth spurt because he was eating 8 ounces every 4 hours, and then after a week it kind of leveled out and he didn't want that much anymore. Yeah, you didn't want that much anymore. And so he would eat 5 ounces of formula, and then overnight he would eat 8 ounces of formula, and he did that for about a week. And then after that, he would just eat 7 ounces. So now Jackson eats 7 ounces of formula every 4 hours. Jackson doesn't go to bed at 10 o'clock anymore. Jackson goes to bed at 8 o'clock, and we did that transition slowly. I would slowly start putting him to bed at 9 o'clock, and then did that for a couple weeks, and then I inched it up to 8 o'clock. So now Jackson goes to bed at 8 o'clock, and he sleeps until 6:30 and sometimes 7:30. Just kind of depends on what he wants to do. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on with Jackson, and things are going really smoothly. I can't believe I've almost had him for half a year. I think for his 6-month update we should do something really fun. See, he's blowing bubbles. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we do for a 6-month update? I have a lot of videos coming out. I have an eyebrow tutorial. I have an armpit wax tutorial coming out. And then after all that, I want to do a foundation tutorial because a lot of you guys have been asking. See you later, guys. We'll see you in the next video.